Welcome to this month's installment of BHS Update. I'm Tate.
And I'm Sophia.
It's that time of year again.
Fall is over.
And winter's on its way. Here's a story about the first snow.
The first snow needs to be taken with more precaution than everybody gives it. And it seems like the first snowfall, everyone kind of just forgets how to drive, and then they wonder why there's a lot of accidents when 90% of them are causing them because they're screwing around.
I like the first snow, and it's very pretty, but it's pretty dangerous for drivers that have never really driven in the snow that much.
I'm excited for the snow. I mean, snow means hockey, and it's Christmas and my favorite season, so be careful on the ice.
I'm really excited. I can't wait for even more snow to come. Even though it's a pain in the butt to shovel, I like going skiing in the winter. It's a lot of fun.
The first snow, I'm never ready for the first snow. And I don't love it because that means it's cold. And I hardly remember now when it was nice out. So, I mean, it is what it is. We have to deal with it because we live here, but I don't love it.
What? Huh? Ooh.
Do you want to see a magic trick?
Sure. That's great, Tate. But another magician named Alan Sands came to Bismarck, North Dakota for a performance, and we got a chance to interview him. Check it out.
What's it like being a magician hypnotist? I have a very fond relationship with yellow lines, and I drive. I don't actually get paid to do my shows, I get paid to go and do the shows. Does that make sense? In other words, it's all in the travel and being there. And the show's the fun part. I get paid for the miserable part. No such thing. No, really. I mean, some days I'm driving 150 miles, and sometimes I'm driving 850 miles. Sometimes I'm doing one show in the afternoon, like today. Sometimes I'm doing a show at 3 a.m. in the morning. I've never done anything else. I'm 57 years old. My father was a professional entertainer. I had jobs that I received W-4s, which means I was an employee, when I was a teenager and when I was in college, no, pre-college, but all of them were still in entertainment-related things. So I did lights and sound in a nightclub. I was a lifeguard. I was an activities director in hotels in the resort areas of New York. So I've never done anything other than be an entertainer. Get a business degree. Seriously. I mean, if you're going to do it for a living, it's all business. You know, there's this funny little saying, show business is 2 words, show is 4 letters, business is 8 letters, and it's all about the business. And the best businessmen, business people, business women, make the most money and work the smartest. Apply yourself to something you're passionate about. Anyone in the entertainment industry has to eat, drink, and breathe it.
All of the girls' swim season is over.
We are proud of their hard work and dedication.
Here's a story about the girls' swim team.
You start.
I have been swimming high school for 4 years. I started as a freshman.
So I am one of 3 coaches on this team. I am the co-head swim coach.
Well, I mean, I was in swim lessons, and then I joined stroke clinic, then I joined club, and then I joined high school when I was a 7th grader.
I think that a lot of people underestimate how hard swimming is, and that they won't get a workout, or that there's nothing really to it, you know, because people just swim in pools all the time and it's not that hard. I don't think people understand what we do at practice.
You know, Bismarck High, certainly we're a smaller team in comparison to some of the other schools in the region. However, I think that we have a lot more depth than some of the other schools. It allows us to, you know, every girl on our team has a chance at scoring points, whereas, you know, a lot of other schools only have a couple girls who they can rely on to score consistently, and I feel confident putting any girl in any event and asking them to score points for us.
I love our team. We're really close. I think everybody on the team's really supportive. There's not one single person who's like more supportive than everybody else. We all feel like a family, and I feel really included.
I fell in love with this sport because I get to compete individually and I get to win as a team. And it's helped me grow physically and mentally. I just fell in love with it. It's one of those things where I feel right at home when I'm at the pool, and I feel like this is what I'm supposed to be doing.
Here's the second installment of Movies with Riley.
Hi, my name is Bradley. I'm going to be reviewing Thor Ragnarok.
What was Thor Ragnarok about, Riley?
Thor needs to save his universe.
What was the best part about Thor?
The battle against Hulk.
Who was your favorite character?
Hulk.
Do you know why Hulk was your favorite?
Muscles.
Muscles? Who was stronger, Loki or Thor?
Thor.
Why is Thor stronger than Loki?
Because he fights.
Who is better, Thor or Hulk?
Hulk. Because he is stronger than us. Faster.
Who is the funniest Avenger?
Loki.
Why is Loki the funniest?
Because he won the battle.
How many Riley high fives would you give this movie?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Great. What movie are you going to see next, Riley?
Justice League. That's what I'm reviewing next.
Great.
Cyberbullying has become a real problem in our society lately.
And also a problem in our schools.
Here's a closer look at cyberbullying.
I think it can be both a positive and a negative. If something is going on for the social event that kids are excited about, it can be very positive and something for them to look forward to. It can also be very negative if there's something going on that is demeaning or whatever to another student, and that person can feel very victimized, and that's all they're focused on, as other people are adding to conversations and maybe making things worse. So, I mean, there can be positives and negatives to social media. It's just how the kids use the media appropriately.
I think social media drives students and adults. I think it's ageless, but it drives them to conform. It drives them to please others, and I think their self-confidence and self-perception is attached to social media. I think it's that powerful.
I think you just have to spread positivity and be positive. Don't be sharing negative things. Like, it's not fun to like see what's said about you on social media, and we just have to like keep everything positive and like upbeat and yeah, stop the negativity.
I just can't stress enough that, we always say pause before you post, or think about who you might affect or who might see what you're posting. So just assume that when you say something or post something that it could very well come to our office, and there's a lot of things that kids don't necessarily want me to see or Mr. Johnson, and just really think about if you're going to post it, know that just about anybody could potentially see it.
It's more or less a tolerance on you. If you're able to avoid it and not go towards certain types of forums or groups where you know there's going to be sort of a toxic culture and they're going to be sort of aggressive, that'd be my best method of avoiding it. Or if you know, for example, like Facebook and all that, there are certain options in there to get rid of people that would be affecting you, saying negative things like that from seeing their posts and all that, so it doesn't affect you mentally. And sometimes that can result in physical damage as well. And that's just a few things I would say about that.
I think it's important to check your privacy settings, whether or not you're on Facebook or Instagram. Make sure your account's private, that just random people can't see your account. And also remember that anything you post online, even if you delete it, it remains there forever. So 10 years from now, you have to think, would I want a future employer to see that? Would I want a future spouse to see what I'm posting on social media right now?
Recently, our cheerleaders won Winter State for the first time in 8 years.
We are proud of our squad for such a big achievement.
Here's a highlight video. The photography class is in need of some help.
And they need some students to take pictures of.
If you're a senior and you haven't had your senior photos taken,
and you would like your senior photos taken,
please see Mrs. Bedard Upgren.
Okay, our next story is Demon of the Month.
Tryon Landsiedel.
Involved in cheer, new gen, choir, and then I also do theater outside of school. Cheer, it's a very athletic sport, and not many people really know that. But in the team, I just love being like a team event. They're very supportive. And for cheer, this is my second year. So theater, I did a show a long ago when I was about 10. And I only got really into musicals a few years ago, so probably I would say 2 to 3 years. I love just being able to play a different character. You're really gonna go into a new world and really act that through and show like an audience. BHS should get involved in different events and groups because it really lets you be a well-rounded person. Because if you're not really in anything, you're not really going to meet new people, and you're not going to be around different people to get yourself, like your character, a well-rounded person. So I think that people should get involved just to try out new things, see if they actually like something, and just to have fun.
We have a long weekend coming up, and I'm really excited.
Be sure to spend time with your family and friends and have a great Thanksgiving.
What's your favorite part about Thanksgiving?
The turkey.
Well, that's great, because don't we have a video for you? Here's a video about the Thanksgiving turkey.
Hello, Pavo. Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you. Gracias.
Happy Thanksgiving, Ms. Wilheiser.
Oh, thank you. Oh my goodness, I didn't recognize that it was you.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you.
Do a turkey gobble.
Happy Thanksgiving.
I can't do that later on. Am I supposed to do one?
Yep.
Gobble, 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 gobble. There you go. How's your turkey gobble?
What else have you been pointing? Oh, I'm cool.
Happy Thanksgiving. The last day to buy a BHS yearbook at a reduced cost is December 1st.
After that, the price goes up.
Thanks for watching the BHS Update.
We'll see you next time.
Feel your eyes, they all over me. Don't be shy, take control of me. Get the vibe, it's gonna be lit tonight.